To the channel. My name is Brad and this is Supercoach Pro. Now in today's video I just want to show you what you can do with your extra trades. Now I've listened to a few people, I'm not going to mention who, but they've rambled and saying that we shouldn't get two extra trades, it's a disadvantage to the people who traded well. Well, I don't necessarily agree with that. The reason being is people like myself and many other coaches started off with people like Dangerfield and Matty Rhea. They get injured in the first week of Supercoach and we've already wasted two trades on things like that. There's people that went from Dangerfield to Butters, gets injured, and then picked up another injured player. So I think it helps the competition because there's no way in hell you did not get away with trading so well that you haven't copped a single injury and a single long-term injury. And there's no way you've been able to upgrade your whole side around that, especially if you copped an injury early in the season. So look, shout out to Supercoach for actually giving us the two extra trades because it stuffed my buyers for 13 and 14 significantly, and I have to use these extra trades. And look, if you did plan as well as you think you did, these two extra trades still help you by getting a full primo side without having to get a budget primo. So that's the point I'm going to make there. I swear if I hear one more person tell me that we shouldn't be getting two extra trades and it should be best of 16, you're a nuffy because these two trades will help you so well if you use them correctly. Now I'm going to talk about how you use them correctly and how not to stuff your side. First, now my number one rule, don't trade a player unless they're injured. So I've done it once this year and it's burnt me. I'm going to talk about Taylor Walker, right? So I traded him out for Toronto in round 2 or 3. I was an Nafi. He scored 67. I watched the whole game. I thought, wow, he's a butcher. He might only average 80. He might just do a quick sideways trade, grab Walker. He's going to be a top 6 forward premium, right? So I grabbed Walker, use him as a quick cash cow, buy him at 2.98, sell him at 4.16 after those 2 bad games. I thought, oh no, he looks a bit injured here. Got rid of him. Now, he's absolutely killing it, like 3 tons in a row. So, mate, if you want to get rid of Ridley, if you want to tell me you want to get rid of Brayshaw, you want to get rid of Zorko, we've already seen what has happened with our premium players is they just score well in the end anyway. So, you're better off upgrading around them. Look, now, I'm not a big fan of trading out Grundy, but if it's a nerve injury and it could be 3 or 4 weeks and you need cash generation and you want to get some dead rookies off the field, like me, say McCready and McRae, you could very well do it. Now, here's how you do it. You can see, you've probably seen it for the last 2 minutes up there. I've got Hardwick, Smith, Reeves, Guthrie. And I've still got 138k left over. Now, I don't have to point it out to you, but I will. There's 1 primo, 3 rookies. I've still upgraded my team for 2 primos, 2 rookies. So, what I've done, no cash generation here to be made because if he can't break into the side this week, he's almost gone. Well, he probably is gone, to be honest. But if he does make it, then you probably hold on to him and maybe you trade Brockman instead. So, but if Brockman's named, you don't trade him. So it's horses for courses, as they say. If he's not named this week, he's not playing next week, then he is a dead rookie because he might not come back round 15 when they return the Collingwood side. So hypothetically, if you want to use these trades well, you've got to get pods from here on out. Guthrie's maybe not such a big pod, but you can have a look at your list, scroll down to who's already had their buy and pick them up. And if Guthrie's shoulders fine, it'd be an excellent pick. I didn't rate him at the first, but look, even if Dangerfield does come back in a lineup, he's probably still going to kill it for you. So, he's fine. Zach Smith, I don't think the other ruckman from Gold Coast will come in, and if I'm wrong, well, then I'm wrong. But hypothetically, you could do that. Grab Reeves if he's named that shoulder injury. Now you've got rid of 3 rookies, 2 dead, a guy that you might not come back as soon as what we hope, and you're still giving yourself 2 primos, and you've still got 138k for the week after. So how it works, I'll obviously reverse them because I won't know my side, honestly, until 5 p.m. Friday. Sometimes I don't even know my trades until probably 7 p.m., 10 minutes before the bounce or something crazy like that. And I've done something impulsive and something I've, just looked into. Because you hear a lot of last-minute rumours in Supercoach. So I find it a little bit silly, people asking their trades early on in the week. Because on Monday, if you ask someone, should you do these trades, by Thursday, there's probably a couple rookies that you might want to hold off trading because they actually get named, or a rookie comes up from the mid-season draft, so there might be rookies on the horizon. Maybe someone doesn't get named in your side that's copped an injury. So I don't necessarily reckon trading in players on the Monday and thinking that's what you're going to do is ever going to happen. I don't think I've ever, in Supercoach seasons, ever had a Sunday night trade-in or a Monday morning trade-in and finished my side with those trades going into 7 p.m. on the Friday. It's just not logical. It doesn't make sense. It's always a freaking curveball with Supercoach. Now, Supercoach giving us 2 extra trades. It helps everybody, and I think if you're in the top 1%, top 2%, you're probably going to use them better than everyone else because the top, say you're between 100,000 and 50,000, you're probably going to blow those trades on the stupid people anyway, and people that aren't even relevant, or you trade out 2 primos for another 2 primos and get yourself an extra 5 points a week. So, look, don't stress. If you're in that top 1%, you've got a massive lead. You're going to use these trades wiser than the other nuffies that blow their trades anyway. So, in that fact, I don't think it's an issue. Now, like I said, with those extra trades, just cut dead rookies. You should have a bank there that you've saved up. You should have reasonable cash generation. If you don't have players like Jones, Bianco, Waitman, Poulter, Dawkins, this time of year, you should have 5 or 6 rookies. Now, the big thing I've noticed in a lot of people's sides, even the top 1%, like I do look at it quite often, a lot of them don't have good cash generation players. They don't got players that are almost 270k. They don't got a Kaczynski sitting there because they chopped them too early. Jordan's still, 370k just before I swapped him out. I've got Bianco to make money. You can make Reeves money. Coleman Jones making money. He will next week. Waitman's already 270k. So if you started him over Madden, congratulations, because you absolutely killed that pick and nailed it. And you obviously did your homework because he's a high draft pick. And like I said in the last video, or the last video before that, if you traded Madden and he got dropped for the Port Adelaide game that they won against, you didn't do your homework. Poulter, he's a great pickup. I'm surprised he's not in more sides. So there's a lot of top 1% sides that will come to a fall by the end of the season because they won't have enough cash generation. Other thing is picking up primos at cheap prices. I picked up Steele at 563, didn't pay overs 650. The only player I've paid overs for this season who's now got a high break even is Oliver. McRae I started with, Merritt I started with, Walsh I started with after the injury to Dangerfield and Rao. Same with Mills. I started with him after the injury of Rao. So Laird was a start, Stewart was a start too, Ridley was a start. So that's why I don't care about trading out Ridley because I started with him. I got those early points on the board, so that doesn't bother me. Short, I started with him, so that also doesn't bother me. So I've done a lot of things right. I've traded reasonably well. I've made a few mistakes, but thank you, Supercoach, for the 2 extra trades. I'm probably the only person you're going to hear all week that says thank you to Supercoach about those 2 trades because I think they benefit the competition. And honestly, if you're in the opinion that they don't benefit your side, it's because you're worried that your ranking is going to get caught up with. So I'm not worried about my side. As long as I finish the top 1,000 this year, top 500 would be brilliant. I did it last year, did it the year before that. I think, overall, I'm happy. Sorry for the last minute random video out of nowhere. I will probably do these here and there. So do keep an eye on them. So subscribe if you want to see them because they will have a notification when random videos like this that aren't announced will come out. So anyway, hopefully that's some advice for you. I might throw a video for the rookies coming out maybe Thursday night possibly. Like an extra video before my vice captain video if I see anything that we should really be looking into. So keep your eye out for those ones. They could be really handy advice for you because I think I am a left field Supercoach YouTuber compared to some others. Anyway, if you like the video, you know what to do. Press the like, subscribe, do all that jazz. See you on the next one. Cheers.